Imagine a city the size of Manhattan. No police, no president, no chaos, just perfect order. Now imagine that city is underground and run by ants. How do millions of ants live together, work together, build together, without ever fighting? Stick around because the answer isn't just fascinating. It could teach us something about human civilization. Beneath your feet lies a world more organized than most human cities. Ants build sprawling colonies with nurseries, food storage, cemeteries, farming chambers, and even air conditioning systems. These aren't random tunnels, they're planned. Yet ants don't draw blueprints or hold meetings. So how do they manage it? In human cities, crowding causes traffic jams, arguments, even wars. But in ant cities, no fighting, no drama, just efficiency. Ants live by a shared set of chemical rules, not personal ambition. They believe in community efforts, where every action supports the whole. Have you ever wondered how ants communicate with each other? Ants don't speak, they don't even see very well. Instead, they talk through pheromones, invisible chemicals that carry messages. These trails tell other ants where to go, what to do, or even where danger lies. It's like the entire colony is wired into a scent-based Wi-Fi network. Isn't it cool? I bet you all want that. Every ant is born with a purpose. Depending on the amount of food, temperature, and hormones it gets, a larva will grow into a specific type: a nurse, a builder, a forager, or a queen. There's no competition. There is no argument that who would want what job. Ants do what the colony needs. Period. Let's dig into how ants build underground cities. Building an underground city takes teamwork on a massive scale. Ants dig with their mandibles and carry soil particles out one grain at a time. They instinctively know how wide a tunnel should be, just enough to pass or turn around, and they constantly adjust based on airflow, humidity, and colony size. So the question everyone has in their minds is, with millions of ants moving around, how do they avoid traffic jams? Because we humans might get into traffic chaos, lots of horns and fights. But with ants, that's not the case. Scientists found that ants self-regulate. They slow down, step aside, or find alternate paths without any traffic lights. In fact, ant colonies have fewer traffic jams than most modern cities. Here's a perspective for you. In London, drivers spend an average of 156 hours per year in traffic. In an ant colony, 0. Ant system of labor work might blow your mind. In ant society, everyone has a job and no one slacks off. Nurse ants care for the young. Foragers gather food, soldiers guard the entrance. If the colony needs more builders, some ants switch roles instantly. No meetings, no burnout, just action. Ever feel annoyed when someone stands too close? Ants live practically on top of each other, yet aggression is rare. Why? Because ants don't think individually. The colony is their identity. It's not me, it's always we. Even in death, ants remain peaceful. When an ant dies, it releases a specific chemical that signals it's time to be taken away. Other ants carry it to a trash chamber or burial zone. No panic, no mourning, just efficiency. Okay, enough with ants being all good. They must fight too, right? So do ants ever fight? Yes, but only when colonies collide. Ants recognize outsiders by scent. If another colony's ant wanders in, it's game on. But inside the same colony, 0 infighting. Their secret? A shared chemical identity that overrides all differences. Do you know that in Europe, one species of Argentine ant formed a supercolony that stretches over 6,000 kilometers from Italy to Spain? Billions of ants, thousands of queens, all working together peacefully. That's the largest cooperative society on Earth. Yes, even bigger than ours. Some ants are even farmers. Leafcutter ants don't eat the leaves. They feed them to a fungus they grow underground. The ants eat the fungus, not the leaves. It's an entire agriculture system hidden beneath the soil. So what if ants were human-sized? If ants were the size of humans, their tunnels would be as tall as a subway station. Their digging power would let them build an entire apartment block in a day, and their teamwork would put most human companies to shame. Makes you wonder, who's really more advanced? Ants have been building these underground worlds for over 100 million years, long before humans walked the earth. No ego, no war, just pure cooperation. Maybe that's why their civilizations last so long. But here's the big mystery. How do ants make decisions as a group without anyone leading them? In our next episode, we'll decode the hive mind. Don't miss it. Subscribe to our channel Mind Jungle because every new video will blow your mind.